Okay, so yo, I kind of have had a epiphany kind of day, and I know I haven't really been. No, I've been pretty consistent. I've been posting videos. I just haven't been really recording them as much because I've kind of been recording in the same day with some topics and videos. But with this one, um, I just want to talk to y'all, bro. Like, quite frankly, and the biggest thing that happened for me today is my mom had told me something, and it was kind of correlated to a problem that I was having, and I've talked about it on the channel before, but it was random because I was downstairs and she had called my name, told me, no, no, I think I was, okay, I went upstairs. She was in the living room. So I started letting her, I think I let, not I think, I let her have my MacBook. I mean, I got it for Christmas. I'm pretty sure she got it for me for Christmas like 2 years ago, but I just never really used it because I got a PC. So it was like, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? And she wanted to start doing like her work on it. So I'm explaining, I'm like, I'm explaining a laptop story, bro. But so she was in the living room working on it, and I'm walking past her to get back downstairs to my room, which is in here, right? And as I'm walking like back down the stairs, y'all call my name. She's like, "Yo, Devon or Vaughn." But yeah, I don't really want to, you know what I mean, disclose on here. But she had told me about it, and it hit me because it was like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing?" I kind of tell myself or ask myself a lot, like, "Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?" You know? And in some situations, it's kind of like, dude, tighten up, bro. And especially when my mom kind of correlated into that. And she wasn't even like direct with it. It was like out of, I don't know if it was a random life lesson she wanted to tell me, but I don't know. I can for sure tell because my iCloud is logged into, no, no, my MacBook was logged into my iCloud. So I don't know, if she's seeing some messages like online. So I don't know if that's the case, but it was kind of random. And I feel like that's where it kind of came from. But at the same time, I'm not really questioning it, or it's not as if I have like a problem with it. It's my mom. And when she said it, it's like, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Because I feel like with certain times, you can go through stuff 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. And it just takes that one. All right, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Lock in, bro. So that kind of hit me, and it just changed my perspective on certain things. And I feel like I needed that, to be honest. And maybe that was God showing my biggest like support, one of my biggest support groups right there. Like, okay, bro, she's this is God telling me for me. Hey, bro, if she's telling you this shit, bro, my bad for cousin. But if she's telling you this, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I have so much potential, so much worth to the point to where it's like I don't want to waste it, man. I don't want to be a waste of potential. And I feel like that it can kind of be scary sometimes because it's like, damn, I have so much potential. What if I don't reach at all? And that's not the biggest, and that's not really the purpose of this video, but just to kind of say that just start now, bro. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. If you feel like you have all of these vices, all of these burdens, you can drop them, bro. It's your life. Understand that it's okay to focus and prioritize yourself. You don't have to put yourself down to stand on these things and be cooperative with these things. You can let things go, bro. And I feel like the thing with me, and I told you this before, it's impossible trying to be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You have to be either out or 100% in. There is no in between. You can't be in between. Yeah, you might have your days where you're doing great, and then that one um what's the word? You might get the urge or whatever urge it is, or the temptation, and you start like, now you back out of it. 1 foot in, you like hesitant. You feel me? You can't, bro. And I kind of always made this promise to myself that, bro, just 1 full week, 1 full day, we're gonna be locked in and just see how it is. And if it doesn't go as planned, you can go back to all the bullshit you was doing. But just giving yourself a full 100% week, day, month, whatever it is, you just go all in 100% and just see how it goes. Commit 100% fully within self. And it's like with no also having like within that having no doubts of like it's not gonna work, just 100% that it's going everything gonna go accordingly. But I feel like from time to time it kind of gets this fly. It kind of starts to feel like damn, because of when you're trying something constantly and constantly and constantly, you're not really seeing the results, especially when it's like something you're trying very hard to work on. It can feel frustrating, but that's just the factor coming into play that life isn't perfect, so don't try to be yourself. I feel like for a long time I try to be everywhere and everywhere I just said the same thing. Every place and everywhere at one time. But it's like, why? You know? But to kind of conclude into that factor of just prioritizing yourself and what you need to do and understanding again that this is a never ending journey. I was in his live. I'm pretty sure y'all might, if y'all know him, y'all be on TikTok, but he had like the TikTok page, Casper Clips or something like that. He was with somebody else and they were just talking. I was randomly eating and I was on TikTok just scrolling. Then I seen they live. I clicked on it. I'm like, let me tune into this while I eat, right? And they were talking about a multitude of topics, but they had mentioned GTA, right? And it's like with any game, or so to say, when you beat it, you're on to the next. The filling the planet, it don't hit the same. But with GTA, I feel like it's the perfect correlation with real life. It's like, bro, you make all of this money, you buy everything in the game. At that point, what is the point of playing? You've completed everything. If you play GTA before, you know when you do heists, you want the biggest percentage. You want the most money. Heists feel fulfilling when you actually, when I should say, finished at the end. But when you make all of this money now, have all the money in the game, you don't even care to get the highest. You will take the lowest and you will feel satisfied. You don't feel anything, you know? And kind of correlating that to real life, it's like you can want to hit 100,000 subscribers. You can win $1 billion. These things come today. What's next? You know? And I feel like I've talked about this before on this channel. Just questioning like, you get everything you wanted today, then what? I'm only 19, bro, going on 20. If I was to have the biggest community on some Kais and that shit, I made all this money, I got all these accolades, they were just handed to me tomorrow when I woke up, I would have nothing to live for. I literally would have nothing to live for. Like I feel like within everything I'm doing, even just making this video, these type of videos on this channel, it gives me purpose, bro. And that's what people need to, I feel like, get that fulfillment because I've heard a lot. The richest people are the most oppressed people, and that's why so many millionaires, I feel like, or wealthy people have taken their lives because they made it to the status to where they thought, damn, once I get here, millions of dollars, everything, every clothing item I want, I got it. Shit, now what do I do with my life? And I feel like this might be a crazy example, but they were also talking about this on live as well. But with the Diddy thing, right? It's like, bro, Diddy probably started off just smashing regular this smashing. This I probably don't gotta say this example, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Y'all just smashing a regular John, one John. But then you probably started hitting or smashing sexual intercourse with so many different females to the point to where it's like, I need some new shit. I need a new high. Let's translate over. We're not gonna keep talking about this. Translate over. People smoke weed. Start off, it take one blunt. Then it take 2 to 3 blunts to get high. Now it takes 4 or 5. Then you're like, yeah, this 4 or 5. Let me try a stronger drug. Let me try shrooms or let me try shrooms. Start taking shrooms. Shrooms start to get, you start to get tolerable to that. Like, shrooms not strong. Let me start taking pills. Pills lead to shooting. Shooting leads to, and it's like, now you're just a whole different, just off one thing, bro. And just, it's understanding, you know? But you just have to appreciate everything that you have now, bro. I know I'm kind of like everywhere from what I talked about about the thing with my mom to now, but it kind of all correlates to just, bro, better is on the other side of effort. If you can continuously just wake up and try every day despite what's going on in your life, you can do anything that you want to do, anything that you put your mind to, bro. It's gonna be hard. You might not understand it, but it's not for you to understand, bro. It's not for you to have it all figured out right now. And I feel like we will never have it figured out. I feel like everybody wake up. Yeah, you might plan some shit. You might plan a segment for a stream or something like that. Will it go 100% as planned? Who knows? Who knows? You can have it set down to the T, bro. There's going to be the minor inconveniences that's like, damn. But we still got to pivot around it, bro. And that's what makes this shit so beautiful. Because it's like, despite going through all this shit, despite feeling these emotions, I still made it through with the other side. And turns out it's still happiness over there. So with me, I feel like this is probably one of my most, I don't even know years. I don't even know. I feel like this was my most accoladed year, but at the same time, it was on some shit where it was like a lot was learned for the better, all for the better, not just nothing for the worse. Obviously, some lessons, you feel me, was like damn hardships and shit like that, adversity, but it was all for the better. It teach me what I needed to know now. And with everything that I'm doing, I'm just happy to be doing it and taking the initiative action to understand. And when I kind of scrolled on Instagram, I started to realize, but ain't nobody different from me. I'm a human. I got dreams, I got goals. They got dreams, they got goals. And this used to be so random, but sometimes I used to scroll. I don't really do it as much now, but it was like back then, bro. I used to scroll on YouTube and I used to see certain channels randomly pop up on my feed that had like 10, 5 views on a video. They posted 24 a couple days ago. And I show love and comment on it because I know how like, and I'm not saying this on some shit where I'm the biggest YouTuber of all time, but I feel me, I feel like I've gained some, you know what I mean? But I just comment because I know how that shit can feel putting your all into a video, making a 20-minute, 15-minute video. And maybe it wasn't the best edited, but just understanding like, bro, this shit this shit feels this shit takes time, bro. And just seeing that sometimes it'd be older people at that, it'd be younger people as well. But I see older people and it'd be like, damn, bro. And it really hit me on some damn shit. I know I said it'd be videos from like 24 hours or a month ago, but some of them would be from a month ago. And then I go to their most recent video, and that shit say haven't posted in a year. And it's like, damn, did they give up on their dreams, bro? So I just showed as much love as possible. Maybe I like their video, I comment on it. Just be like, keep going, man. Keep going. You know? I know how that shit can be. Like I said again, you trying your hardest on everything just to get no formal feedback or validation. I feel like don't do it for the validation, do it for yourself. But within this game, bro, the truth of the matter is it you want the views, man. It's a deep. It might be the ego, maybe whatever it is, but I feel like over time as I got older, it's just like in comparison to when I was a kid when I first started doing all this content shit, it was like, yeah, I'm doing it for fun. I'm in high school. I'm not worried about really getting paid. I'm not worried about the views. I'm not worried about none of that shit. But I feel like as you get older, it start to feel like, all right, damn, I'm starting to get more responsibilities. It's like, yo, gang, we gotta start doing something with this shit, you know? I don't want to be working a job for the rest of my life, and I gotta be at the job until this shit start paying off. For instance, the YouTube, and I feel like that's where people start to really lose themselves, you know. But just remember while you starting, man, and have fun. Understand that everything takes time, and that you can really do this shit if you put your mind to it. That was really all this video is for today. I feel like this year has kind of taught me a lot of certain shit, bro, that I needed, and some shit I'm not the most proud of. But I'm happy I went through them just so I can know now what to do better next time. And hopefully people can resonate, understand that no matter how somebody's life may be from the camera lens, everybody go through things, bro. And don't feel alone. Don't compare yourself either. Just have fun and try to relate to people as much as possible. Deep down, we all the same. We might just have different dreams or different goals, live in a different crib, different siblings, different family. But deep down, we all got the same purpose, bro. We just want to become a better person for self and maybe everybody around us as well. But I love y'all, bro. Just keep grinding, having fun, and we're gonna be the greatest. I'm gonna be the greatest. I promise you that. I love y'all, man. Chase y'all goals. Love yourself. Peace.